This is Judge Joe Brown, and we're listening to We All Be News. News-free Dixie for the 21st century.
We All Be is honored to have once again the one and only living legend, in the words of Duke Ellington, truly beyond category, the one and only Baba Dick Gregory. How you doing today, sir?
Fantastic and getting better. Let me just say thanks to you and all those that's out there sending messages. And to you, the listener, somewhere you got to understand that you listen. And to my man Ron, don't worry about winning people over. Truth has nothing to do with winning people over. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people will call into your show who's government agents. There's people out there who've been listening to you that love you. And you take our work, those of us, and you transfer it to your listener. Huh? And so don't worry about people trying to trick you and all that. That's the government's job. What is happening with social media, you've taken on a $1 trillion industry that have a kitty sitting over just for lies. Huh? And they make everybody believe that the president knows. Let me just ask you a question. If your brother ran for president of the United States and won, how many terms can he serve?
2 terms.
2 terms. That's 8 years, right?
Yes, sir.
Well, the people that run the CIA and the FBI, he gets to appoint them. That's just 2 terms. Mm-hmm. The people that run those agencies been there 40 years. They got 2 sets of books.
Right.
Huh? I mean, if they'll shoot Kennedy in the head, what do you think they'll do with changing a book? So you come in, the most powerful human being in the world, huh? And you put somebody in, and they give you a set of books to convince you that everything is straight. But the people that run, if you've been a spy, and you've been spying on France, Germany, and Russia, what happens after 8 years? Huh? So that transfers down the real books and then the phony books. And so when you stop and think about, what they doing, huh? I mean, when the president don't behave, they'll kill him. Huh? And then blame it on somebody. Okay, let me give you an example.
Okay.
One of the most powerful books at the time was Life magazine. Mm-hmm. Well, who wouldn't trust Life magazine?
Yes, sir.
Huh? And so this was the front page cover, February the 21st, 1964.
Yes, sir.
Huh? This went around the world. You can see that.
Yes, sir, we can see it.
Around the world. Huh?
Yes, sir.
There's Lee Harvey Oswald with the pistol on the side that he used to kill the cop. Tip. There he is with the rifle. Now, somewhere you got to understand, when you get ready to kill the president, you're not going to order a mail-order weapon from Sears and Roebuck. And so that showed you the stupidity, the ungodliness and unspirituality of the American people that will buy some garbage like this. Huh? But that happens when you got people you hate, when you got Jews you hate, Germans you hate, blacks you hate, women you hate. Then they can move stuff in, because remember, they spending billions of dollars with research on the human brain. Now, I'm born October the 12th. Okay, now what day you born? Not the year, the month. October the 12th, I'm born. When you born?
April 23rd.
All right. In America, we say April 23rd, right. October the 12th. So all at once, when the mess came down in the World Trade Building, They said 9/11. They didn't say September. We don't use the 9 in America. We say May the 1st, Christmas, December 21st. 9/11 tells the brain to be scared. Now that's where they are. So when they say not September 11th, 9/11. So if you went home and your mother was in the house on the phone and you said, "Mom, who you talking to?" She said 911. What happens to your face?
You're afraid, frightened.
Okay,
Yeah.
you think something, okay, this is what this is about. So the American people sit here and think this is a little darling of a country. Never before in the history of planet Earth have such filth and insanity appeared with America. So the fact that we accept it means we filthy too. So when you stop and think about just simple stuff, that God made Adam, and Adam said to God, "I am lonely." And God didn't say, "How can you be lonely when ain't nobody here but you?" Hey, I made the moon, the stars, the sun, the ocean, the insects, the bugs you can't see. I made them. So I'm telling you, I didn't make but one if you go along with the story. So where'd you come from to tell me you lonely? Who you been talking to? And so now, before I remove this here, I want you to look at this Life magazine story. The date. Now, look at Lee Harvey Oswald. Look at the body. You see the shadow?
Yes, sir.
You see the shadow is going behind the body? Now, look at the neck. Look at the nose. The nose is coming forward.
Yes, sir.
Okay? You get a good look at that. The body shadow's going backwards behind him, and the nose shadow is frontwards.
Yes, sir.
The universal God could not put something together where the sun, one instant is going behind, and the same sun is going in front. Now look at the neck. That's a cropped picture. The head don't fit the body. They got the newspaper up there to hide the neck. Huh?
Yes, sir.
And then they're going to tell us this is a communist journal. So all you got to do is look at this here, and you see it. Now you say, well, Dick Gregory, oh, man, look, truth have never had to be validated by ignorance or trickery. All you got to do is go to the library or Google this cover. Now, if you think I got this much power, well, I can trick every cover on Life magazine around the world, then I'm gonna be honest with y'all giving me too much credit. Okay? And so again, I'm saying it's information. You think I know this, you picking it up, and the New York Times don't know it? The Washington Post don't know it? This is a game. Huh? And so when you stop and think about, it's this new social media that's putting stuff out here that if the stuff my mama heard me say on this show, she'd call the police on me. So when you look at Kennedy, here's the book out here.
Yes, sir.
This is Robert Grover. Just an ordinary white Americans that all of us loved. That anytime we came up with a picture or he came up with a picture, we could go and check it out. Okay? And this is his third book. JFK, huh?
Yes, sir.
JFK, Robert Grover. Okay? And they got the proof. Now watch this here. Now, let me just show you something here. Now, they said Lee Harvey Oswald. Lee Harvey Oswald was on the 6th floor shooting at the president, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, just look at this here. Now, here is Lee Harvey Oswald on the 1st floor looking at the parade. Right there.
Wow.
Huh? Can you pick that up?
Yes, sir.
He's down on the first floor. He don't know nothing about what's fixing to happen.
Wow.
Now watch this here. There's another picture of him down on the first floor. Huh? Now, this one here is really weird. Right here. Can you see them two Secret Service agents?
Yes, sir. They
Can
looking
you
at him.
see
They looking right at him.
At him?
Right, they looking at him.
Okay, now think about this here.
It's crazy.
All right. But when you scared and the news is coming through trick sources and you see, you don't see all this, although they're showing it to you, and some of the pictures get through so fast before they can change it.
Wow. Yes, sir.
Nah, here's the brother, Robert Groden, who dedicated his life, got a family, children. He didn't know when a bullet would go, but there's some protection that comes from above the church. And many of us have that. Huh? There's a universal God. And so all at once now, we knew about the tramps, about the grassy mall.
Right.
And there's some cops that didn't know about the trick. So they got up to the grassy mall and arrested the three tramps. Now just watch this now, the three tramps. This is them being marched from the embankment in the front. Here they are here.
Okay.
The cops went up there and busted them. Now, here's the funny thing. When they busted them, wait a minute. Here's our team that releases this. Here.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, wow.
There they are, right? When they busted them, they had to turn them over to the homicide detectives. They didn't book them. They didn't fingerprint them. And the only thing they said is call them John Doe, then let them go. All right? Here it is right here.
Wow.
Huh? Now, watch this here. Here's the three. On this end, E. Howard Hunt,
That's right.
CIA. Frank Sturgis. And Frank Sturgis is here. Raoul, understand? That's Woody Harrelson's daddy. White man can't jump. Okay, now let me just show you how tricky this gets, man.
All right.
There was a federal judge in Dallas that they had took enough evidence to prove that Bell Telephone had been approached by the CIA to bug people's phones. They didn't have the technology they got now. They can do it from a missile. And so it got out, went before a federal judge. He had enough evidence. He said, these are the Bell Telephone executives we want to bring in. The judge was shot and killed in Dallas. By who? Raoul. He was so high and drugged out when they caught him. Okay? He was saying, y'all can't do nothing to me. I'm Raoul, this is my code number. Call Washington, D.C. and give them the number. So they did. Wait a minute, hold it, wait a minute. They said, yeah, well, put him on the phone. They said, man, you're really effed up. He said, you told people who you were, and there's nothing we can do to help you now, except we got a friend in San Antonio, federal judge. We will send you down there and let them handle it for you. But keep your mouth shut. He didn't know they setting him up to find him guilty and have him killed in jail. You know, one of the things I never understood, man, you got people in jail who done murdered, who done raped, killed, and then some guy come in that done raped a child, and them thugs who's in jail after they had a trial said you don't deserve one, and they kill him in jail. And we don't stop that? They kill him in jail, or they said, oh yeah, you be careful when you go to jail, because the inmates, well, these inmates, 99% of the people that's in jail wasn't framed. So who they think they are that has the authority to execute you without a trial when they have a trial?
Right.
So that's, he didn't know that was coming. Now, who was the federal judge? Huh? William Sessions. Huh? William Sessions, not just the federal judge, but he went to school with the judge that Raoul killed. So now where's William Sessions now? Oh, his reward, he became head of the FBI. Okay? Head of the FBI. That's your reward. And Raoul didn't know he would die in jail. And so again, I'm saying, this is what you, now we had something that happened that was so incredible that to this day, I don't understand how what I'm fixing to show you in the book. Now remember, Robert Groden got 3 volumes of this here. You need to look at it.
I definitely am going to look at it. Wow.
You need to look at it, and we need to get Robert Groden on the show.
Yes, sir.
Huh? Now wait, let me just find this here now. And I don't know if we can get Geraldo on the show, but Geraldo did something. He should go down as a great American, whatever that means. And here's what we were able to do. We was able to get to Geraldo when he had his night show. And brought the film showing the president being shot from the front. This is his show. And for the first time, the world got to see. And the world haven't been the same ever since. Okay? Somebody needs to ask the question, but all them shooters down there, how many other people were shot? Maybe 14 was killed. So this is what we talking about. In America, the Germans didn't know what Hitler was doing. Huh?
That's right.
But they found out.